Alright y'all, welcome back to the Kayak 2.0. Gonna do a little bit of work on the front end here. See if I can move you over, get you a little bit better point of view without knocking too much stuff over. And we're gonna work on the bow today. And you know, I'm probably gonna do each side on camera. That side and this side. Because I don't want anything left out, and then if you're going to build one, you're going to go, oh, I got to this spot and now I don't know where to go. So what I'm going to do is add this one piece here. I cut a little bit out, and it's going to sit over this little bitty plywood here. So when I put my PMF over that or fiberglass, it gives a little something extra for the screws to bite into. And then let's get some clamps. I'm getting some clamps off over here. There we go. If you spend a lot of time waiting for the glue to dry and you're bored, don't have nothing to do, I just picked this up. It's a local, what do you call it? Whatever, writer, Robert Day. And it's science fiction, so if you're looking for something to read, there you go. That's mine reading for now while I wait for glue to dry. Here we go. I'm going to start with, I've cut these a little bit, and I guess I should show you that point of view as well. So if you see, since we're working on a curve with straight pieces, I'm going to put it on where, make the center match with your here. Or even hang off a little bit. The ends should hang off, so when you come back and sand it, you won't have a divot. If you put it in where it's here and here, and this sticking out, then it's just going to be all wrong. So put it on there where it hangs out just a little bit. I guess the word I was looking for was author, senior moment. The guy's written several books, and you know, I just take my time, read them when I can. All this stuff for me is about keeping my mind exercised and keeping me out of boredom. So make sure it's hanging off on the ends, and at least flush here, if not hanging off a little bit there. Put that on there. So you see that part. Now let's scoot you over here out of the way. And then throw this one on there. I'll fit it again, make sure. So if you're going to use PMF, poor man's fiberglass, I did that on the last boat, and it worked fine. Probably last you a long time. I'm still debating on this one, and the verdict's not in yet. I may or may not use fiberglass. We'll see. Get closer, we'll find out. Clean these up. I don't know if you grease these things or you put wax on them so they don't slip around. Makes them less hard to use, less difficult. This one slides pretty. I was going to say it slides pretty well. It did, but you know how it is. Get on camera, it changes its attitude. All right, so we got that. Next thing I want to look at is putting a, I guess you'd call it a bulkhead that separates the rest of the boat from the storage area here, and again, got a couple of spikes which move the back. One spike. Buy you a bag of these because you're going to lose some, you're going to need some more. Then of course you can always break them off like I showed you before and sharpen them up. Just make sure they don't protrude too far down into your work, because if you have to sand and you got that, let's say that sticking up to your foam like this, you sand down to it, it just kind of goes like this, vibrates back and forth, and it messes up the integrity of what this thing is supposed to do. So don't, if you nail it in maybe that far so it doesn't get into your work area. If you get it almost to there and you have to sand out here, it's just going to aggravate you. The best thing to do is just take another one, take the flat end, put it on there and knock it out. Knock it out. Look at that. Knock it out. That one right there. Don't forget, you might want to put a piece of wood inside here up against that, so that you got something to screw things down on, like your camera mount or something like that. course, in here is going to be nothing. You may sand it out and make it look good. And poor man's fiberglass it or fiberglass it so you got a dry spot like the last one where I put the top of a 5-gallon jug there. I think Home Depot has ones that you get a ring that snaps on the top of a 5-gallon bucket, and then the lid will just screw into that, so there's no more wrestling with a snap. I'm gonna look at one of those and see if I can get me one of those. So we'll just do the same thing on this side with this one and just ball it on out and do the same thing for the next 2 courses. I want to say, since this is 2 inches right here, I'll probably make it 6 inches. I was gonna make it to where it didn't have much of lip right here, but then I thought, well, what about if I want to use this one during the winter time? I don't want water splashing over the side and having a wet ride. So, all right, thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of Kayak 2.0, foam and fabric or foam and fiberglass. We will see.